Many things in the world can be canceled. Many things can be struck down like it's nothing. South Park happens to not be one of them. Whoa, where's my thing, guys? Where's my, hey, hold on. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Are you back? Yeah, there you are. Good thing to point out now. Hey guys, you should sub. Helps me out a lot. Appreciate it if you guys can help me get to 1,000. I'll dye my hair. I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, back to it. You know, for those of you who don't know what's going on right now, Trump is a pussy ass nigga. And quote, right? You can quote me on that. Put some quotation marks around it. And his lame ass, right? This ain't nothing about politics. He's just a lame ass human, right? But his lame ass got mad about something that happened on 60 Minutes where they criticized him. For those of you who don't know what 60 Minutes is, I'm surprised because 60 Minutes is a very popular show, right? But 60 Minutes is owned by CBS. CBS owned by Paramount, right? And Trump sues 60 Minutes. So if we go back up that pipeline, 60 Minutes, CBS, Paramount. Paramount settled with Trump, lost a lot of money, and that's it, right? No, Stephen Colbert with The Late Show, an amazing show that's been going on for 30 plus years, criticizes Paramount for this exact decision to settle with Trump over him getting butthurt over a 60 Minutes comment, which is a very true thing. That's some lame ass shit. But they were like, oh, okay, cool. This show that's been going on for 30 plus years that people love, obviously a show going for 30 years, people are going to love it. If we were to put that in show's term, even if you were to drop a season once every 2 years, you'd be getting 15 seasons. Yeah, 15 seasons of a TV show, it's pretty well liked. But they mark that shit off the earth. Mark it off the earth. You know what I mean? Stephen Colbert gets canceled. His show will not be running on this next year. He is done. He is done. Which was ridiculous already. But, you know, that's it. What are you going to do? Your parent company does that. That's what happens to you. Happened to Telltale Games. Happened to a bunch of people. Shit happens. You know what I mean? Shit happens. So he's done and nothing more will be said. That's it. Or so we thought. Because yesterday, a South Park episode released. Season 27. And for those of you who know South Park, they get into a lot of stuff. You know, they say a lot of things, right? And firstly, I just want to say that South Park, when a new season drops, it gets a lot of attention. A lot of attention. And it has a lot of funny moments. But they spent this entire episode sort of criticizing President Trump. You know, talking about, they started off with Garrison, the gay dude who played a little Trumpish guy in the previous thing and was president. And they rushed his house like, oh, what? Oh, wait, you're here? So then who's the dumbass who's actually running as president? And they show it's actual Trump. Actual Trump is in this. Like, they're like, he's doing this whole Canadian mouth thing. He's being a fucking idiot. And I just want to point out the funny, amazing things. I'm not going to go down this whole political route of, look, this is their meaning. This is this, that. I'm going to say, haha, funny, Trump, stupid. Right? So if we go here, right? One thing I want to point out, by the way, if there's ever a usage of a slur, because that is how South Park runs. If there's usage of a slur, and I am sad to say there will be one usage in this video. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it, nor do I condone it. I want to preface that. But it is a very funny moment in South Park that I just need to point out. I just need to show it because I'm going more on a comedy standpoint. Okay? I'm going more on a comedic standpoint. I don't condone it. I don't condone it at all. But I might as well show you that clip right now just to show you how funny this South Park is.
Young Stan Marsh is questioning the president's policies. I don't know. You know, I don't know why he's questioning the president. He's probably a fat or something. He's probably a faggot or something.
Now that I think about it, I'm probably going to cut in between where he says the word. He's going to say he's probably a bad thing to call people who are homosexual, you know. He's going to call them a flag knower. You know, he's going to call them that. And, I mean, it was just a funny scene, you know, it's there. That's like kind of what South Park's known for. They can say literally anything, which if you've seen like, the progression in American Dad and Family Guy, you'll know that they can't say whatever the fuck they want anymore. They used to be able to, but they can't really. South Park can start an episode off with it. It was said like 4 times. One character said it twice himself. You know what I mean? Things like that just happen. But if we go down the Trump route, there's scenes where Trump's naked, this, that. I'm not going to show that. But there's an amazing thing where once they are sued by President Trump, they have to pay him $5 billion. But then they settle. And they settle it down to like, what was it, like 1.5 million or something like that. But then they also have to do pro-Trump PSAs. How do they do that? With AI. Watch this.
Who survived the wilderness and gave the ultimate sacrifice? When things heat up, who will deliver us from temptation? Donald J. Trump.
As you can see, this is just an amazing little segment, an amazing thing they have going on. You know, it's just funny, and it's good that there's at least someone out there who, after one person gets struck down for apparently no reason, you know, just stating your opinion, getting your whole show struck down, someone else can just go around, say the same shit in a worse facet, say it in a worse way, say slurs while they're at it, and somehow they're perfectly fine. Because they will be. They just signed a $1.5 billion deal for like 50 new episodes with Paramount about 2 days, maybe 2 days before this whole thing. So it's like, whoa, they really just won. Nothing you could say. They just won. You know what I mean? And if Paramount tries to close it, they're gonna get hella money out of it anyway. And let's be honest, South Park gets canceled by them. I don't know if they gave up rights to Paramount, but I mean, they just guaranteed 50 episodes. So if they get sent somewhere else, they're just going to be doing the same shit on another broadcast. Might as well make some money on it, and I think that's how Paramount's going to move. So I think they're going to get away scot-free for this. Nothing Trump can say, nothing Trump can do. Stripped him naked like 4 times throughout the thing, and that's just it. I'd love to see him do something about it, but I don't think Trump is physically capable to do it to them. I just don't think he can. I don't think he has the ability to, and I don't think, yeah, he just doesn't have the power. You know. So end of the day, South Park wins. Trump 0, you know what I mean? No, South Park 1, Trump 0, you know what I mean? He can't do anything about it, and even if he were to get the show taken down by Paramount, they would just be able to get on another broadcasting system with the same shit, and they just say more stuff. If anything, you're just making yourself a target for them to make another episode about you, like what Jennifer Lawrence did. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, just want to talk about it real quick. If you could please sub, I'd really appreciate it. Really helps me out a lot. Really appreciate it. Love you guys, and peace.